We are live. And this is the Hangout after the podcast. It's a show that I like to do on YouTube because I like to promote the podcast. And now the podcast we just did
Yes.
that comes out tomorrow is the podcast 200th episode.
What?
And yeah, and you
Yay.
see that little four? You see that little four right there?
Uh-huh.
It's because it's the fourth anniversary of the podcast.
How
Oof.
coincidental how
You
coincidental
all
is
right
that?
there?
I don't know.
You're
Get it
right.
out.
I forgot how to say coincidental.
Yeah. I already forgot what you wanted to say.
He just
But
wanted to say that word.
it's 4 years. I dare you to say that word again.
Coincidental.
Now say it in a sentence.
Gotcha.
It's very coincidental that the
Yeah.
fourth year of the podcast
Yeah.
came on the 200th episode.
Yes. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Debbie. So this is it's really a momentous occasion. I mean, not just because the podcast turns 4 years, but because I really haven't done a lot for 4 years. I mean, like college took me 5. So 4 years is a long time. You know what I mean? Like that's high school. That's like basically the length of high school.
Yeah. But you did 200 episodes. That is a lot.
200 episodes, right?
Yeah.
So available on elliecastro.com. Boom, there you go. So you can check it out there, or it's available wherever you get your podcasts.
And for the math people, that's 100 hours of podcasts.
Yes, roughly, because every episode is 30 minutes, laughter in 30 minutes or less. Let me see. Let's see for some people here. Cesar says, let me bring this Aki. Cesar says, congrats on your 200th episode from Florida. Thank you, Cesar. I appreciate you.
Nice.
So it's a big deal. I usually don't like to brag much, but that deserves it, right?
I mean, how can't you?
Yeah. Debbie, thank you so much. So again, it's available wherever you get your podcasts, or elliecastro.com. If you've been listening to it, thank you. Before we get started with this show, I just realized by looking at myself on the monitor, I'm like suntan. Like I have a good suntan going.
I was going to ask you that. I'm like, have you been sunbathing?
And I'm not one that does that. But I think it's all the walking that I do during the day.
Oh, of course. Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
out walking in the street in this Florida sun, yeah.
No, I mean, I like to think that I look normal, but next to you guys look really pale. Like you guys need some serious vitamin D. You know what I mean?
I spend a lot of time indoors.
This is virtual school, and you're just
work.
just work. Yeah.
Yep.
And so you got to open some windows or move your desk to the window or something. Huh?
My office is on a window, but not where the sun hits it. It's on the window on the north side, which the sun never hits it.
Well, switch it because I'm looking at you and I'm like, wow, 'cause look at this.
Blanquito.
And then I got the orange shirt, so I look really suntan.
You look like from the island, like you know, fresh off the island. You've been
Uh-huh.
at the beach the whole
Yo vine
time.
directamente de Dorado Beach. Yeah, basically, yeah. So
and we look like we're headed to the island, like we haven't
Yeah.
seen sun in years.
like you need to desperately go to the island.
right.
Yeah. So here's what I wanted to do a show about. We like to do a little hangout after the podcast and bring some interesting visuals. So here's what I wanted to do. Okay. This is live. So I need my phone.
Okay.
Who can get my phone?
Where's your phone?
Where's your phone?
Let's see if we can page it.
You're gonna page your phone.
Yeah. Jose, you're closest to it. So Jose is
Jose.
gonna get my phone. This will be worth it because I gotta read this listing. We did a hangout after the podcast about real estate. Remember that?
Yes.
We did a hangout after the podcast about a real estate, a house. So I found another one that I thought we definitely gotta do. Let's bring up another comment. David says you should have a giveaway of adobo. I ran out and I won yours at one of your live events. David, I gave you an adobo. I autographed it and you used it.
Wow.
Okay, that's how much my signature is worth.
Right.
Honestly, I just think he's looking for free groceries.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Here we go. So I found this listing, and I know a lot of people are looking for houses. I know my cousin's looking for a house. Jose, I know you're looking.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a house in New York City selling for $828,000.
Nama.
Wow.
That's it, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So they say it's in a beautiful neighborhood, but the house is terrible.
Okay.
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 Now I like that the resident who said that declined to provide her name. Okay. All right. They said, I don't know what happened in the house or why they kept it the way they did or why the city hasn't done anything about it. Okay. So I'm already giving you a hint that it's in a very, prestigious neighborhood, but it's questionable. Okay.
Questionable as in what? Like,
Well, we'll see. It's in the area of Queens and it's got the city's leading public school district.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So it's in a very high priced market. Got it?
Okay.
got it.
All right. So let's take a look at this house, shall we? By the way, it's 4,900 square feet.
Wow, that's pretty big.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a big house. Let's see. The area resident added there is really only one fate that awaits the new purchaser of this home.
Kind of
Okay.
sounds a little ominous.
Dental.
Omnidental.
Coincidental. Okay, here we go.
Coincidentally.
All right. So here's the house. Okay.
I
Okay,
mean,
it looks nice.
it looks nice, but where's
Right.
the door?
Needs a little trimming.
Well, the door is somewhere in there. So when I see something like that, right, I think of yard work.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember, this is in Queens, so that's a lot of snow in that yard,
Okay. Yeah.
right?
You're right.
And I look at the entry, the sidewalk, right? Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Okay, so right there, that's supposed to be the front door. I'm telling you right now, that's okay because it's daytime. Pero if it was nighttime, that's where the killer's gonna hide.
I feel
Right.
like that's the house that all the kids are like, "Hey, you heard of House 902? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's scary, man."
I mean, look at the door. The door looks like it hasn't been touched in like 50 years.
Yep.
828,000. Let's continue.
So do the trees. They look like they haven't been touched in 50 years. Wow, look at that backyard.
Okay. Now, keep in mind, this is in a prestigious neighborhood in Queens. Got it?
They left all the green in the front yard and they eliminated all the
Yeah.
green from the
Well,
backyard.
let me ask you something. What eliminates the green, Jose?
Pesticide?
Toxic stuff.
A fire?
Yeah.
Right? So something dramatic happened in the backyard because they've got like plywood. You see
Yep.
that?
Yeah.
They got plywood covering the deck, and the deck is green. And look at that broom. Look at that random broom.
And how prestigious is this neighborhood that you have bars on the windows?
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Ooh. No, how about this? The other house doesn't have bars.
Right.
Just this one.
Mm-hmm.
So who was inside that they didn't want out?
Is this another jailhouse you got us?
Yeah.
No, it's not a jailhouse like we
Okay.
did in our other show. No, this is a straight up house. It's a 5,000 square foot house. Look at that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, an old jacuzzi tub that doesn't work anymore.
Okay. What frightens me is not just the jacuzzi from 1963. It's this odd stairwell, this wooden stairwell that doesn't belong there.
No.
And you notice how the fence is covered? It's a chain link fence, but it's covered.
Right.
Um,
Something was happening in this backyard.
Something's happening
and
here.
the bars in the window, like honestly, I'm looking for the crime tape.
Was
really.
this the house for the guy what's the guy from Breaking Bad? Was this his house?
What's the guy from Breaking Bad?
You know the
Which one?
The
Walter White?
Walter White. Is this Walter White's house?
No, man. No, this is Queens, man. Okay, now look. Now that's the spot. They
That's
got
the
a
house?
That's that's the house right in the corner. They got
you-
like their own little island.
So you technically have property on both sides? That's pretty cool.
Like they own the block.
It really does stick out.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Why don't we got to go inside a little bit. So look, I mean that's a great little spot.
Yeah.
I mean, you got like basically 3 streets around your house. Let's go to the first room inside.
Ooh.
Okay.
Someone
so-
was murdered there.
Yeah. So obviously, besides it being a crime scene, what sticks out?
The open vent.
Yeah, that hole. That hole is where you keep humans in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you notice the stains around the hole.
Yeah, not good.
Oh no.
In other words, if I'm touring this house, I'm like taking money off the price as I walk through the house.
And that wall siding, that's from the 1960s. That's that vinyl wall vinyl siding.
But look at the cables. Look at the cables going around the heating vent. They're just random cables that go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm already thinking, okay, let's drop the price and let's keep dropping the price. Let's
Yeah.
keep going. Mira. Here's another room.
Oh.
This
Okay.
was a torture chamber.
Right. Oh, I'm saying, how does the ceiling get that dirty?
Honestly, though.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, how do the walls look at the stains on the walls?
I'm already down to 400,000. I don't know about you guys. but
400,000.
There's no way we're at 800 anything.
I'm surprised you're still in the house. I would have. I mean, after that first room, I mean, listen to me.
Time to go.
Okay, is this a closet on the right? Is that a closet,
Is it? Or
Is
is that
it?
just a door?
Is it?
or is it a
Or
detention room?
is it a dead body behind there?
No, I mean, no. The whole room doesn't make any sense. Look, the part of the floor is coming off. Why?
No.
No, that's stained. That's even worse. That's
Okay,
stained.
so
'cause
that's the
wood
blood.
flooring
That's
and
the
it's
blood.
stained.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the blood did that.
that's blood.
Got it.
Someone
Got it.
was
Blood
kept
did
in
that.
that corner.
Okay, here we go. Next room. Okay.
What?
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah.
I know what this is. I got it. I solved it. Did you ever see the movie Saw?
Yes.
This is from the first movie. This is where they
Yes.
kept the guy in the first movie.
Yeah, except that was an actual set.
No, this is the set. This is reality. This is where it happened. This is where the guy got the idea from it.
Ah, I see. But look at that. Look at the tub.
Honest, like
What tub?
Now here's the scary part. The scary part is that somebody lived in this house not too long before these pictures were taken.
Right.
It's not like
Yeah.
somebody went, "Oh, look what hasn't been lived in for 50, years." No, this was lived in.
But like, how does the tub get that dirty? It's not like you wake up one day and it's like, oh, look how dirty it
You-
is.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the guest bath.
Where they get killed?
This is the guest bath.
I mean, it looks nicer than the last bathroom. With
That's
the whole,
nicer, Alexa?
I would like the backdrop or whatever you call it.
This looks like a straight up hole.
Yes.
Like a straight up hole.
It's
Like
just
that
straight up black.
like
There's
that
no
window-
color to it.
like that window on the other side of that window is probably just a wall of cement. That's not even a window. This just looks like, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm looking at the realtor if I'm there and I'm going, you're probably the killer. You know what I'm saying?
I would ask him why
You're
he's
not-
even.
You're not selling the house. You're bringing us here to kill us.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. Look at it. Look at this next room. Look at this next room.
Yeah, the blinds just something about the blinds is just unsettling. How you have that little thing draping down, that
Wha-
red sash looking thing.
I
and-
think
just
that's
hanging there.
somebody's shirt. Probably the last person that got killed there.
Yeah, but that's how they probably. And look at the bars. There's the bars again.
Yep.
And the AC unit.
Telling you.
It's a prestigious neighborhood. It's a 5,000 square foot home, and you got a little AC unit sticking out with the bars.
And more blood stains.
there
that's-
it is again.
And you know that fireplace. That fireplace leads to nowhere.
That's where they put the body to burn.
yeah.
Look at
Oh
this.
my.
Look at
Who
this.
Who came up with this color palette though? Like the last room was all yellow and this one's just magenta.
Really? Is that what's sticking out to you?
Yeah,
The color
it
palette?
sticks out like a sore thumb.
The color.
Yeah.
compared to the
yeah.
ugly floor.
We're looking at blood stains and we're looking at holes in walls, and you're complaining about the color palette.
Look at the kitchen. Look at the little
The
side
kitchen. Forget the kitchen. What's going on in the ceiling?
It's bubbling.
No, there's a hole.
Oh, I
Yep.
didn't even see that.
Like that's where people drop out, drop from or something. You know what I mean? Like, look, I mean, seriously.
This is like from the movie Money Pit. Remember that one?
The money pit was a palace compared to this. Look at this.
Are those roots growing in the wall?
They might as well. I
Is
mean,
that-
at this point, you don't even know if you're inside the house or outside the house. Like this could be like, the shed.
Yep.
Is the floor made out of bricks? Like it
No,
kind of.
Oh,
the
it-
floor is just dirt. That's just straight up dirt. You're outside. Basically, you're outside.
Oh,
And that's the roots because the nature's like, I guess I'll take over.
And there are the bars again.
the bars on the window. Here we go. Look at this.
Wow.
This is that same room. This is that thing on the ceiling.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at this. You want $828,000 for this?
I don't
No.
even know why the realtor's even trying at this point.
Wait a minute. What's that? Look at this.
What's what?
Is that a little window? You see
Yeah,
it?
That's through that get through to the kitchen. It's like where you order the body. Bring me another.
Ah, there you go. That's where you get the body. Okay. All right. Next room. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
I guess where they would cook the body parts. Look at this. $828,000. Here's the kitchen, folks. You know, that's the heart of the home.
Whoa. Wait, what?
This is the heart of the home right here.
That's the slab where the bodies were killed.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
Cut
what
up.
I'm saying. There's still a picture on the fridge.
That's what I noticed.
And a
that.
calendar.
You know what I'm saying?
little calendar.
What I'm saying is that tells you that somebody was living here recently. And look, the microwave is kind of modern.
Right.
Yeah.
So imagine there was somebody walking around this.
How do you even survive that? Like, how is all your food not just done?
Food. I guarantee you, if you open that fridge, there's a couple heads.
I mean, I don't understand. Like at this point, you're living with rats. You know what I mean? Like there's no way there's no rats in here.
Or the rats are living with you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
It's
say.
their
like,
house now.
Yeah.
You think you own this at this point?
Clearly, I mean, I'm saying at this point, you're probably not even flinching. Like if you see a rat, you probably even know him.
But like, hey, Jerome,
Yeah.
how are you doing today?
Did you just name the rat Jerome?
He did. That's why I laughed.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the other side of the kitchen.
You see more
What?
trees
Oh my
growing through the
gosh.
window.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't even know what to tell you except, I mean the stove area,
There
if
is
that's
no
what you
stove.
can call it.
What color palette is that? Is that defecating color?
Oh, I mean, I don't even know, man. Look at the sink.
See, the cabinets look like someone like splashed something on it. 'cause
Yeah, blood,
Yeah,
dry blood.
yeah.
Yeah,
Dead
dry
man's blood.
blood. All right, and then we're back to the outside.
Okay, yeah.
So
Pretty.
yeah, so that was it. That was it. So notice how innocent it looks from the outside.
Right.
Yeah.
Till
Right?
you get inside.
Yeah. Now, will it surprise you? Would it surprise you that I told you that it sold for $700,000?
Someone
No.
bought that for
Someone bought it.
$700,000.
No.
For $700,000.
The only way that house sold for 700,000 is the lot itself is worth 710,000.
No, what I mean, you're saying that somebody bought it and they're just gonna tear the whole
Yeah,
thing down.
that's the only thing they can do is tear it up.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying. You pay $700,000, you tear that down. That costs money.
Of course.
Yeah.
So how much is that gonna cost?
I mean, to tear that completely and build another one is
No,
gonna
no, to tear it completely
just to tear down.
and remove everything.
It's probably about 20 to 50 grand.
All right, so let's say 35,000.
Mhm.
Now you got a lot,
Right.
but now you're at 735.
right.
And now to build something
Right.
relative to what you had is going to be what?
Figure about I
Another
don't know
five-
New York prices, but I'd say about roughly 125 a square foot. So
Do the math, genius.
at least $600,000 to build.
That's what I'm saying. So you're at
$500,000.
1.3 million.
Right. But if that's a neighborhood like they said, it's probably worth 2 million.
Now get out of here with
Well, I
that.
mean, with a
man.
budget like that, why are you even saying, I'm going to buy this?
you
'Cause
can
they
you
like the
can
little corners.
you can have a great house for 1.3 million, and you're neglecting to think of the ghosts that are going to be haunting you,
because you
every
tore
day.
their house.
huh?
Because you tore their house down. I didn't even think about that
That's
part.
what I'm saying.
They're gonna be
man.
mad.
Yeah, they don't care that you paid 1.3 and you remodeled it.
No.
You know how many people died in that house?
Now let me tell you something. If they told you, "Hey, we're gonna pay you $100,000 if you live in this house for a month," would you do it?
No.
I'd be like, when am I moving in? When you
Exactly.
$100,000, I'll do
Yeah,
it. I'll
I'll
do
move
it.
in there.
You know what?
I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now, I'm not gonna sleep for a month. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna
We-
need a lot of counseling.
We'll sleep in shifts.
I'm gonna need
if
a
they
lot of
do it.
therapy.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be messed up for a couple of years. But I'll be clutching on to that bag of $100,000.
Where,
Yeah.
where are you gonna sleep?
That'd be a great show. Like you
Well,
put
where am I gonna sleep? Easy.
The blood-filled corner.
I'm gonna sleep right by the fridge because because somebody commented that that's the cleanest thing in the house.
The fridge.
I just be my back against the fridge, looking at like the bloodstained stove.
If you were to put like 5 people and say the last one that stays in the house gets to keep the money.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What do you mean the last one that stays in the house?
Yeah, like you put 5 people in, but one by one you got to tap out, kind of like the Navy SEALs when you give up, and
Oh,
then
easy.
the last one
Easy.
standing
I-
keeps the house,
wait
and you
for-
get cash.
I'd
Why-
wait for like 3:00 in the morning, and then I'd just like start scaring people.
Just like,
I would just start placing my hands and stuff like that, and I'd scare them off. That'd be easy. Yeah, I'd be the winner.
I'm just saying, why would you want the house at that point? Like, why are you like, this is home. This is home. Because like you're not gonna live in it, and with the 100,000, what are you gonna do if you tear it down? Nothing.
True.
You're doing nothing with it.
That's my son. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my podcast. So check it out if you have a chance. Boom. It's the Ellie Castro Show. It's my favorite podcast. It's laughter in 30 minutes or less. And tomorrow comes out the 200th episode. For more information, you can always go to elliecastro.com.
Nice plug.
And
Yes.
share it with your friends and family.
Absolutely. And
Definitely.
subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the hangout after the podcast, mi gente. Hasta la próxima.
Pa'lante.
Make grilled cheese with waffle irons.